Welcome back to another episode of Street View Bingo. This Sunday's edition, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go for a theme this week. And my favourite thing in the world is probably animals. I like animals more than I like humans. So we're going to go for an animal-themed bingo card this week. So I've got the bingo card ready and up there. If you want to join in, make sure to go ahead, copy over these checklist items and set yourself a timer of 25 minutes, as you can see in the top corner there. And we're going to get into it. So, if you like the content, make sure to keep liking this content for me. This is uploaded every single Sunday, so come back every Sunday if you enjoy the Street View Bingo and join in again. Let me know in the comments down below what score you managed to get. But, we've got 25 minutes here. We're going to get started when we're ready and set up. Okay, so we've got the 25-minute timer ready and set up in the top corner there. We're going to start this timer and we're going to start looking for these items. The rules are, you get one, you cross it off, you get a row, you get an extra bonus point. If you fill the whole board, that's it, you win. But we've got 25 minutes. Some easier ones, some harder ones, some probably impossible ones. But we're going to go and see how many we can get in 25 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so cat, goat, dog, cow, all that sort of one. I would assume they're going to be the easier ones. So let's go ahead and jump right in for India. Let's look for a cow. But like cows, you see in India quite a lot. So we're going to go for a cow. Ooh, what is that? There was an animal there. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's an animal. But what animal, I do not know, so I can't really take that. Come on, other side. Are these cows though? Yes, they are. Told you we see cows in India a fair bit. So there's a cow. Thank you very much. Done. Cow done. So we've got goat, pig, elephant. Let's go to the UK for the old cow. Oops, what am I doing? Right, okay. Let's get off here. Let's go drop in the UK, see if we can find ourselves a cow or a sheep or something along those lines. We're going to go over to the... we're not going to drop in there though, are we? We're going to go over to the southwest of England. Lovely part of the world. Dartmoor Park. Let's have a look. There's going to be stuff around here. Probably want to get ourselves on, say, the A30. Go along a nice little farm track. Hopefully we come across a farm of some kind and we can find ourselves a cow or a sheep or a pig or a goat even, or maybe even a llama, who knows. Or we could see dogs and cats along the way as well. So plenty of options for us to find whilst we're here. We're not going to stick around in the same place for too long. I think we'll find one item in one place and then we'll move to another one. So we're not going to just stick with one place and just keep walking about. Although we might do that on a future episode at some point. We might drop into a random location where we can only travel like this, and we'll have to get a checklist of items based on not being able to drop in and out. I think that would make it hard, but I also think that will make it quite interesting. We'll have to be specific with our checklist on that though. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, drop a subscribe on the channel so you can be notified when I upload that video. Right, so what's this? That, my friend, would be a sheep. A sheepy. There's another one done. Oh, baby. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look for the fish right now because fish is probably going to be hard, but I know there is some underwater coverage, some places around like Indonesia and stuff, so maybe this? Is that underwater? No, that's a little island. But I've seen underwater coverage before. There you go, there's one. Is it underwater? It's nothing. I've seen underwater coverage before on GeoGuessr. You know, there's a couple of maps where you can do underwater, so I'm guessing there's going to be some underwater bits somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Is this underwater? No. In the water. There you go. Here's some here. So these are going to be... Oh, what's that? Some sort of animal there. What is it? No, it's not. It's a rock. Oh, look at that, though. How beautiful is this? I know I'm wasting a bit of time, but... Man, this is one part of the world I'd love to visit. Indonesia. what a beautiful looking place it is. I know it's not, you know, the richest part of the world, but with that comes some beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenery. We want some underwater stuff though right now. We don't want to be looking at the beautiful scenes. We want some underwater footage. Footage. There's one right in the middle of the sea. That's got to be underwater. Ooh, what's that? Okay. So we're struggling here to find some underwater. I did have this as an idea for some underwater stuff, but we're not really getting what we thought. We'll look at a couple more. If we can't find any more, once we get to 20 minutes, we'll just jump over to the barrier reef, see if we can find any in the barrier reef, and if not, then that's it. We're gonna give up on that for now. We'll come back to it later though, if needs be. Here's a great barrier reef along here, so we might have some underwater footage there. Stingray. Oh man, some fish. There we go. We did think we'd find some fish doing something like that. And have we found one? Yes, we have. It's a bit of an advantage of playing GeoGuessr. You do get, you know, a little bit of knowledge from that. As I've mentioned in previous videos, you just have to take the advantages where you can. Get on a scooter. Nice part of Romania as well, isn't it? Imagine living in the middle of these. Absolutely outstanding. Could find a dog, maybe a cat around here, or a horse. I think that's what we're looking for now. Dog, cats, and horses. And with a bit of luck, we'll come across one of those things soonish. If not, we'll drop somewhere else. But part of this game, part of the fun of this game really for me has been able to explore different parts of the world whilst in your own room. So, you know, I can sit here and I can see these different parts of the world. It inspires me and makes me want to go to these places. And then when I'm planning on holidays and where I want to go, these are the sort of places I can look for and think, oh, it looks nice there. So I would assume a lot of these places don't really get a lot of exposure and a lot of coverage, and they're kind of like hidden gems for the people that live there. There's a dog. Oh, I almost missed that dog there because he blends in so well with the pavement. Okay, goat, pig, horse. Right, we're going to go to Africa. Now, the reason I'm going to Africa isn't actually for what you would think, for like the other stuff. We found some straight away though. It's like goats. It is goats. Damn, I wanted to find... have a little bit of a look for the snakes, to be honest with you. Never mind. Right, back out of Africa. Let's get back to the UK. Let's go somewhere. Let's go Trafalgar Square and see if we can find ourselves a pigeon. There's got to be a pigeon in Trafalgar Square. You know what? One thing is, I've lived in England all my life. Well, actually, no, I lived in Germany for a little bit. But I've lived in England most of my life. And I think I've only been to Trafalgar Square once the whole time I've ever lived here. So I don't know where it is, actually. So I'll be damned if I know if there's pigeons there. There's Big Ben. Is Trafalgar Square near that? Should be ashamed of myself, shouldn't I? Englishman doesn't know where Trafalgar Square is. Alright, well, we're going to drop into London anyway, see if we can find a couple of pigeons kicking about. Pigeons love cities and towns anyway because they get fed. However, I do think they usually like have pigeon culls and stuff in places like this where they get rid of them if there's too many. But there's one there. Told you, a little pigeon walking along thinking it's... Man, I love a pigeon. Be great being a pigeon, wouldn't it? Well, it wouldn't be great being a pigeon. It would be pretty rubbish being a pigeon, but pigeons are cute. Pigeons are cool. Turtle, we're going to have to go look underwater again at some point. Tell you what, let's hop over to the seaside, see if we can find ourselves a seagull. We won't head too far either. We'll go Brighton. Where's Brighton? Where is Brighton? I don't know actually. Oh, there it is. Let's go Brighton Pier or Brighton Seaside. See if we can find ourselves a pigeon. A seagull. Yeah, another one marked off the list. We're actually doing all right here, you know. Well, I feel like we're doing all right. I think we've had a decent little start. We've got quite a few items already on the checklist. I'm not going to skip back and see how many we've got because I'm invested in trying to find myself the seagull first. But once we've found the seagull, we'll have a tally up and have a count of how many we've got exactly. There's loads of seagulls here, but I think they need to be on the floor. There's one. Mate, they're huge. Seagulls are so big, man. Right, okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already. So that's not bad at all. We still need a cat, a crocodile, turtle, squirrel, horse, snake, llama, pig. Right, we're going to go and try and find a farm or something like that then. Let's get out of England, though. Let's get out of England. Let's go somewhere like Ireland. Now, they have a lot of farms and stuff over in Ireland, but also as well at the same time, they love a bit of horse racing. So, Ireland, England, horse racing is a thing. So we might be able to find ourselves some horses whilst we're over here. Or a cat. I think what we're looking for whilst we're here is a cat and a horse. Don't think we're going to find a crocodile. Don't think we're going to find a llama. We could find a llama. I think there's a few places that do have llamas on farms. But it's not likely. And the other things, I don't think we're going to find them either. So we're looking for a horse and possibly a cat. Cats, I do think we'll find more built up areas than this. But don't know. Excuse me, sorry. Was just putting my drink down and I nearly put it on my new book. So that would have been no good. I know wanted it on book. Well, I spent good money on that book. What is that? Could be. It looks... You know what that is? Oh my god, look! It's a wild poo bag. It looks like a dog poo bag. Oh my god, a dog poo bag, man. Come on. Oh, I did actually think to myself as well, for the more exotic animals, your stuff like your elephants, your snakes, and stuff like that, the things that are going to be rough to find, I have decided before this, and I forgot to mention at the beginning, that we will be allowing pictorial things for stuff like that. So if you want to take the risk and venture into the middle of a city to see some billboards, to try and find yourself some of these other ones, feel free to do it. I personally don't think I'll be doing that unless it's towards the end of the game. We're really struggling to find the horses and cats right now. Maybe we go to a race course. I'm going to have to come back to the UK for that because I don't really know where the race courses are in Ireland. I don't really know where they are in the UK, to be honest with you, but surely there's one or two somewhere. And there's a big one around here, Aintree, but I don't know where Aintree is, so that's probably no good. Do I know where one could possibly be? Golf club, coastal path, nature reserve. We could we find a squirrel on something like a golf course? Maybe. We'll have a quick look around if we can walk through the golf course. Got a little bit of a view on the golf course. Don't think we're going to find a squirrel, but we could find one running across the ground course. But probably not likely. Do you know what? I think we're probably wasting time here. We're going to go back to the race course idea. Race course. I know there's a race course up in Redcar. Whereabouts is the race course though? Redcar race course. College, Redcar Beach, Redcar race course there. Okay, so well, that's no good, is it? Got no view of the race course. We've got racecourse road. Nope. Think we're wasting time here. Let's just have a quick look. Nah. Okay, we're wasting time there. We're not going to look for that one anymore. What other animals can we possibly look for here? We've got crocodiles. Maybe a zoo in Australia or something. We might be able to find a crocodile. And that's probably a good shout. Maybe go for a zoo in Australia. Have I messed something up there? I think maybe I have. How do we get rid of this stupid thing? Ugh. Right, okay. We're struggling here because... Right, we're just going to have to type something in here. Because I can't get rid of this bar right now. And I need to get rid of it. Okay, zoos. Sydney seems like a sort of place that would have a big zoo. Sydney Zoo. So absolutely loads of tourist spots, isn't there, in Australia? Which is worth bearing in mind if I ever thought about going to Australia, which I think's probably too far away for me, to be honest with you. Same as the old Indonesia. As much as I adore the scenery, I'm not too sure I could survive a plane journey that far, so maybe we'll never visit Australia. Who knows? We don't know what's around the corner. I do, however, really want to try and find a zoo. Beach. Right, we always get stuck at some point, don't we? I think we've probably been stuck for a good 10 minutes here, looking for arguably the more difficult ones. But we're just really struggling to find stuff. Sydney Zoo is not obvious. What about Melbourne? Does that have an obvious zoo somewhere? Okay, Melbourne Zoo. Does it even have a zoo? Now I could obviously look for Dinosaur World. Ooh. Shark Tail Island. Wow, there's some cool names around here. Do you know what? Dinosaur World. Is there going to be some sort of like mammoth or elephant in Dinosaur World? Could be. Big snake. Ooh. Is there a place called Snake Island somewhere? I think there is, you know. That would probably have snakes on. I don't know. We're wasting too much time. We're going to go to Kenya. And is there a safari park around here? Safari. There's nature reserves, which maybe could see snakes in. Elephants. Maybe is a better option in terms of what we're looking for right now. Guys, couple of blokes. I'm gonna look. Any snakes about? I think snake's gonna be one of them. We're probably gonna find it hard to really spot on a camera, because I think if someone's got close enough to a snake, then I'm not too sure they'll have the footage available. Obviously, there is non-venomous snakes, so it's highly possible, but it's just not very likely, is it? What else are we gonna find around here? Right, we really have got the tough ones here. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and look for some of the less tough ones for now. Zoom around, see if we can spot anything here. A little cat or something. No, we'll have a quick zoom around, see if we can spot anything else. So easier ones: horse, cat, pigeon, turtle. Let's just have another quick look over here. Underwater, Great Barrier Reef. Can we find a turtle? Possibly. Whoa. Amazing. Amazing. Now I'm just thinking of seeing turtles. I can envisage seeing one, but I'm thinking probably more like a screensaver, so it's probably not likely we're going to see one, but you don't know. Plenty of fish kicking about, so there is a possibility. I'm going to stick down this route for now and just see if we can possibly see potentially a turtle of some kind, a big fish. It's the drop-off point. It's where Nemo goes missing. Right. About out here. Very far out. Oh. It's another fish, isn't it? I thought we had a turtle there. We had a fish. Turtles. Maybe places like the Maldives and stuff will have places like this as well, which will maybe have turtles. But I think this is probably our best bet in terms of finding a turtle, really. It's going to be along the GBR. Brother. The Great Barrier Reef. But yeah, I think we're probably looking for the hardest one on here right now. Well, one of the hardest. Obviously, an elephant's going to be really hard. Can't move around here, can we? No. Obviously, an elephant's going to be really hard. A snake's probably going to be quite hard. Okay, well, we've had a quick look around the GBR. Do we want to have a quick look at the Maldives? Over here somewhere, isn't it? Seychelles. Maybe the Seychelles? And the Maldives is just up there to the right. That's got to do with... Are we going to see turtles or snakes around here? Maybe. It's untouched. Beautiful. I don't think I'll ever be able to afford to go somewhere like this in my lifetime, but if you all want to make me YouTube famous so I can afford to go on these sort of places, hey, I'll promise you right now that if you want to make me an absolute millionaire, I'll visit these places for you and vlog them. But that's probably not going to happen, right? But do your magic. You want to? Do it. Okay, right. We need some underwater stuff. Maldives. It's all just scenic overhead pictures so far. No underwater ones. Could we see something in here? Oh. You. Whoa-wee. Wowie. Dang. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Overhead though, no good for us. We said ages ago we were going to go back and look for a cat and a pig and all this sort of stuff, and here we are, playing around the sky. What's all this stuff? Oh, what's that? What the hell's this? Is this places in the middle of the sea? There's nothing even there. Just been dropped in the wrong spots, I suppose. Right, okay, so England. Gonna go back and look for a cat in England. Manchester seems like a good place to find a cat. Might be able to find the Coronation Street cat. We want cats and horses. We're not gonna find them in the middle of Manchester, are we? We'll find them in more like your towns and stuff. Oh. There's a hearse. Oh dear. Not a good sign, is it? We don't want to be this sort of place. We want to be in like a housing estate or something. Come on, give us a housing estate. Like this. This has got to be a housing estate, right? There we go. Right, kitty cat. Kitty, kitty cat. Got 2 minutes. We want to try and find ourselves a cat. We want to find ourselves a horse. And I want to find ourselves a pig. In 2 minutes. Big ask. Big ask. But if we can find the cat quite early, cats like hiding under cars and stuff, and sitting on the doorsteps, no, then we could have a chance at possibly finding the horse and the pig. But until we find the cat, we're not moving. We're going to die on this sword. We're going to die on this sword. And we can see a cat in a window if we want. Let's be nosy. Let's stare in people's houses. Anyone in there? Any cats around? But yeah, looks like we may have done our lot here. Spent too much time as per normal on the wrong things. Is that another hearse we just seen there? That's really not good. That's a really unlucky sign. I don't want to be seeing no hearses. Right. No. I think I said this in one of our past episodes when we've had looking for cats as part of the bingo list. That you don't tend to see a lot of cats, and I think they're quite elusive animals. They tend to hide, and they don't really like cars, so they're more than likely just running away and hiding when they hear a car come along, which is why we're not spotting them. So I think our best bet's going to be off the road, near the doorsteps, in order to find them. But I don't think even that's going to work here. 20 seconds to find ourselves a cat. And I don't know if that's going to be the case, but all this zooming around, whizzing and looking, it's causing us to feel a bit dizzy. Right. Okay, no cat. No cat, unfortunately. So we didn't get the cat, but let's see what we did actually manage to achieve, because we did get quite a few things. We got the pigeon, we got the goat, we got the sheep, we got the fish, we got a cow, we got a seagull, we got a dog. We didn't try and get any lines because I made it a point to put more difficult ones on the lines. So realistically, ones we could have possibly found would have been a cat, maybe a squirrel, maybe a pig, maybe a horse, but these ones were all quite hard. The llama, the turtle, the snake, and the elephant. So I'm not too disappointed that we didn't get them, but we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points. So let me know in the comments down below how many points you managed to get in the 25 minutes. Hopefully some of you beat me. Hopefully some of you didn't, but good luck with that if you've watched mine first and you're going to do it afterwards. That is it for this week's Street View Bingo, though. I really hope you enjoyed this animal-themed Street View Bingo this week. See you on the next one. Much love. See you later. Bye.